Hi everyone, this is Anka of AGblend13 here with a new painting video. Here I'm showing off a piece of aluminum that has been hand shaped by my design partner Japri into this fun cat-based shape. We then use a metal primer on it and I am working with acrylic paints. This is part of my Tattoo Cats series and her name is Luna. And for once I did not come up with this idea. I am in charge of the art and my partner is in charge of the construction of the supports, the metal shapes. But every once in a while he has a painting idea, and one day he said, what about a cat named Luna holding a moon? And I said, I love it, I see it, I'm gonna paint it immediately. And I did. I did some sketches first and then got started on my painting. And so like with many of them, there is a theme. And so Luna is of course moon, and she loves the moon, and she's finally captured the moon. I like to think of this as more surrealist, that this isn't just like a little glow in the dark toy, that this is some sort of massive cosmic entity who has eaten a moon, kind of in a vintage cartoon way, or maybe like a strange silent film. And that is this piece. That's the core of the painting. And really it is then a lot of layering. So to explain the tattoos, what do we got? In the middle is a stylized Luna moth. We've got a spider web hanging down. Spiders out at night, cats like chewing on spiders. That's not really moon related, just cat related. On one ear we have ocean waves for the tides, and the other ear is a goldfish, which is kind of like a moon in the water and is kind of symbolic of the moon in certain mythologies. On the left cheek is a bunny. On our moon, the Earth's moon, there is a shadow, a series of shadows from craters that look like a bunny standing at a mortar and pestle. And so multiple cultures throughout history around the globe on their own came up with different mythologies about a bunny who lives on the moon. And so that's just fascinating to read about. Something worth looking up is the different mythologies of the moon rabbit. To the right is a flowering vine that's a moon flower. So it's kind of a trumpet vine that blooms at night. And then just clouds and stars and all the other little things. I did add a sword at the top. Honestly, I don't have a real explanation for that, other than I needed, for the balance, I wanted another tattoo at the very top, and I kind of thought, okay, sword mythology, there's probably something having to do with swords and moons and myths and legends. Just throw that up there. The moon face itself, I did start out with a little bit more of a baby design, kind of a stylized snarling or frowning baby face. I really didn't like it. And so this face is based on me looking in the mirror and making the most dramatic grimace I could muster, and then kind of stylizing that into the face of the moon here. And I love it. I think it's so funny. And I love to tell people that it's me. This is based on me. It's me. The fur itself takes a million layers. I mean, that's the secret. There is no secret. It's just don't expect the painting to be done in one pass. And it is a balancing act of going from dark to light and back again, and adding highlights and then washing over everything with kind of a medium glazing color to blur the harsh outlines, and then bringing back the highlights and the shadows, and on and on and on until it feels done. And there she is, my beautiful girl. Look how good she is. What a good girl. Caught the moon all by herself. Amazing. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for your support. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.